On my grave, I'm not going underneath. Call it luck, I'm just getting what I reap. Should've died, angels kept me on my feet. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. I never go another winter without heat. Gotta face it, just can't turn the other cheek. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. They know me very well, I ain't live no fairy tale. All the work that I put in, they know I ain't gonna tell. I keep it 100, cause all I know is real. I come from a line of hustlers, they only know the deal. They taught me how to move them quick and to play it slick. And to make sure that I watch out who I'm fucking with. Cause motherfuckers got the game fucked up. They telling them motherfuckers to get a time cut. They swings, they biggest fear is a lawnmower. I dare a motherfucker say my name, watch how I John Doe them. I blindfold them, duct tape to hold them. They bodies eroding, expose it in acid soaking. I'm popping pills and smoking, overdosing on hydrocodone. My story keeps unfolding, a prophecy growing. I'm on vacation, but I'm buried these snitches who scared of a conviction. Leaving the scene, but I'm leaving no witnesses. I just look at it like I'm saving somebody a sentence. My name won't be mentioned, so motherfucker, let's get it. As I time to mission, tick-tock for my decision will leave your fucking signage stripping. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. Call it luck, I'm just getting what I reap. Should've died, angels kept me on my feet. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. I never go another winter without heat. Gotta face it, just can't turn the other cheek. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep.
Circle well rounded, but still some a square root. Aided by the streets, only objective is to chase loot. Off my own too, that's how I pivot. Street life full time, no intermittent. I ain't scared of a sentence, accusation like clue. That sycamore blue is terror, hoping who's your roots. If not the troops, I lead my army through the field. Ain't gonna send the pawns march through the blood spill. I'm sold like a pill, I alter your mind state. What y'all lack is heart, fall apart to the high stakes. Do this my way, my reputation savage. When I was down, bitch, I divided up the fractions and multiplied the addicts just to get the bag up. Seem like I'm always down, this shit don't add up. You big mad, huh? How I feel that I stay loyal. Acting like my brother when you mean more to me in the soil. I'd rather smoke my foil than shake your fucking hand. Regardless of good or wrong, so I'ma turn my back.
So is it Monday again? We don't know, because you know what? We're at the point we don't give up. Ooh.
Yes.
What is up, guys?
It has been one of those weeks, so let's start it off with different space.
One of those weeks. What is up?
Yep. So, we have to find something interesting to talk about.
So, first off, I'd like to talk about the reasons we don't give a F or a fuck. There's so many different reasons. We're going to start. Oh, no. Actually, guys, welcome. What is going on? Welcome to Monday Love. Miranda Monday. And, sir, I don't give up. So we're here for another crazy evening here on Monday Love. We got so many things we're going to talk to you about tonight. It is going to be amazing. Our interviews.
Wyatt, we can hear you. Might as well join in on the conversation.
Hey, I'm here. I'm right here.
There we go.
So I like to usually shout out things that's going on around sports, since my kids are in a lot of sports. So I want to give a huge shout out to all the coaches, all the wrestlers, everybody. Woo! Everybody that participated in the Midwest Regionals the weekend before the state championships, freestyle Greco. All those coaches, everybody that takes the time to work with these kids, work with issues, to make them not just better athletes, better human beings. And I tell you what, this weekend was just amazing competition up in Fort Wayne, at least here in Indy. I know there was other tournaments all over the nation, but I just always want to throw a big shout out to all these people.
I love your bike, Gucci.
Just a big shout out to all those guys that works with those guys, and very appreciate it. You know, for me, I got a bunch of names, but you know, contenders, Coach Sean, Coach Ryan, Perry, all the coaches, Coach Shutley, all the coaches that's worked with my kiddo. You know, I had the luxury that Gavin actually came out first place this weekend, so that was a huge, proud daddy moment. Got third in freestyle on Saturday,
awesome.
But just a big shout out to everybody that takes their time out to work with children, to keep them off the streets, to keep them out of trouble, to make them better human beings and a better future for everybody. So just a big shout out to you guys before we really get going.
Very physically and mentally and emotionally demanding.
Just a little bit, but a little mental health doesn't hurt nobody.
It doesn't hurt anyone.
Let me talk to my friends. No, I can't listen. I am really confused right now. Stop talking to me.
See? He doesn't need Monkey.
Monkey is not around. He's on vacation. He's sitting over here. He refused to be on the show.
Yes.
It's really...
It was last minute. And
he's obnoxious.
yeah, it was last minute and everything like that.
So...
How about the catacombs in Indiana?
The catacombs?
Catacombs.
Catacombs?
Yes, we have catacombs underneath Indianapolis.
I know honeycombs. I can't do it. Catacombs.
Can't do it. Could you do it?
Oh, I've been in the catacombs.
Have you?
Yeah.
I haven't been.
You haven't been?
No. I'm going to have to go.
So, the music scene has been crazy. Everywhere from rock to country rap. People are struggling. Other people are blooming. You know, there's so many artists out there. Like,
Yes.
What do you think needs to happen with some of these artists? What would be... Okay, so our opinions from the other side. You know, you've got these people that great artists. I mean, I was just speaking. One of my favorite local scenes, right? He's not even local. Broadnax.
Yes.
We were just listening.
We were just listening to him.
I you know, he's got some really great material, but I think he needs a little more.
I
think he just needs to write
there needs
some
to
more
be
producer. Something.
Yeah, a little bit more of a spotlight shown on him.
Oh, for sure. And at least here
Absolutely.
in Indianapolis, I know Adam Calhoun and Broadnax are going to be making their ways to the Emerson Theater. Everybody, get a hold of AJ over there or Josh. Get your tickets. Hit me up. I can get you guys tickets. Let me know.
I need to know when that is. I will take that night off.
Yeah, I want to try to get to it. I can tell you.
But like, okay, so not naming anyone in particular. Some people take themselves too seriously,
Yes.
and some people don't take themselves serious enough, or take
I
their
can see that.
what they're doing serious enough.
Yeah, and I think you get to the point with some of the artists that you also run into the financial, the financial limitations where you get to that edge.
It gets to being too much, or it's
Well, you know, it's taking that leap of faith to know that you know you have to do X, Y, and Z to make it because you know. Okay, I'll throw my situation in right now.
Okay.
So I am new to the entrepreneur world. I'm running a creative agency now. I'm got clients. It's crazy. It's scary, but I have, you know, at one point I had 7 kids living in my home. So
Exactly.
to take a scared leap of faith when you have mouths that depend on you, so it was really hard to get to the point that you know what, I've got this skill. I want to do it. I know I can make it. I got to take that leap.
And you've got the backing behind you, you know, the schooling
Yeah.
and the experience, and
It's still scary.
I know.
I've been picking up new leads, new clients. It's slowly building, but I'm getting to where it's like,
Networking.
you know, networking's huge. But
Yes.
I think the musicians in in the scene, I can't say our scene because our reach is nationwide. So you look at these guys, it's like, oh my God, look at all this potential. But then you get where, and another thing, you have to watch different markets. I also realize that in different markets, things do different things. But I think the artists also need to realize how much work it goes into it.
Absolutely, because if you're doing it all on your own, like I can't tell you how many artists I've spoke with before that say, you know what, I'm over it. I just want to be an artist. That's all I want to do. I don't want to do all the extra that you have to do.
I was at a meeting with other entrepreneurs earlier, and the one said, it was really funny. I traded in my 9 to 5 that I hated to work 24 hours a day. And it's so true.
Yeah.
It's absolutely true. To go from your 9 to 5 to become an entrepreneur, to step outside of your box and take that leap.
It's a leap
scary
of faith. It
because
absolutely, it's a blind
you don't have
leap.
that guaranteed check. You don't have this. I mean, and depending on what you're doing. I mean, if you're selling,
Right,
ice cream
but
cones to a bunch of people dying in a desert, I mean, you're probably going to make
You're gonna make
you're
it.
you're gonna make a pretty good profit. But I mean, depending on what you're offering and how hard you work, and if you're doing it right, and there's so many. And shout out to Chris Doe, by the way, hashtag the donation, the future. I tell you what, anybody out there that's into, and it doesn't have to just be a creative agency. It doesn't have to be.
It applies to a lot of different markets.
Yes, his business sense, the experience he's grown with speaking to other creative designers, agencies. Just it's amazing his knowledge on business, and even though if you watch it, it's a lot of closing the deal for doing big web projects or this and this. A lot of the information will work. It helps you close sales.
Transpose it on something else.
It can work in so many different industries. So big shout out to Chris Doe. Amazing. I start my mornings out every day listening to his podcast or his YouTube videos.
I was going to ask you.
There's so many videos.
What podcasts do you listen to?
Well, I have to say, since even though I almost was working with him, I do listen to Audio Chuck a lot.
Yeah.
I do. But I also been, since we're kind of been compared in the same market, little Joe Rogan. I tried it. I've been trying to target other podcasts that's similar.
Yes.
To see how they're doing things, how their conversations go.
Yes.
Guys, we've had over 100,000 reach.
Yeah.
That's we continue to grow. We've since the season 3 have started, our page is up to 1,000, and more and more people are heading into YouTube. So while you're out there, while you're listening to us, go over, hit like, subscribe, share, go to YouTube, share the stuff. We're on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
Yes,
iTunes,
all of it.
Spotify, Amazon.
We just Wyatt. What was it? We just
Most importantly, Amazon.
Amazon. There we go.
You gotta do it dancing.
No,
I feel it.
I had to give him major props because I just mentioned it and he's like, yeah,
Like props.
it done.
Like the
I'm like,
the standing action figures from movies. Props.
yeah.
Oh.
But I don't know. What do you? Let's see. How tempting. Okay. How do you feel about the Johnny Depp Amber Heard situation?
She's a bitch.
And a liar.
And here's the thing. What sucks about this situation, and I know this has been on podcasts across the country. It's on every TikTok
everybody's
live.
talking about it.
But what really sucks is that this is making a mockery of domestic dispute,
Of violence, any type of violence
and
at all.
when you have, there's real cases out there where the women are being abused, that this is going on.
Yes, but on the flip side of that, so are the men.
Oh, absolutely. It definitely shows. It don't matter how much money's in your pocket, where you are in society, social standing. That the fact that you can be in a domestic disturbance or
Yes.
violence or verbal or physical
Altercations.
it don't matter how much money you have in your pocket. You can suffer through it. And they're like, "Why did you stay?" And it's like, well. And he came straight out, and it was I went through this stuff as a kid.
Right.
I'm familiar with this. This is actually probably a comfortable place because I've been here so long.
Right.
So
Yes.
as far as that, it sucks that it's been turned into a big laughing thing, and it is
mockery.
entertaining. I watch it
Yes.
every day at some
I know.
point to
And
see the
got
highlights.
I know.
of
Get
the dumb
sucked in.
shit.
Yep.
But it just.
Here's my thing. Amber Heard is the one that convinced me Amber Heard is a liar.
Oh, she just keeps doing it. It doesn't get any better. And she definitely did not use that $7 million to buy a lawyer because
She did
Jesus,
not.
that is the worst lawyer I think I've ever seen, especially on TV. I've seen some weirdos on that walking through the county, the government center, like, "You're a lawyer?" Oh,
Yes. Uh-oh. It's got juice.
shit. It's got juice. Like OJ.
There you go.
Just speaking of domestic violence.
Yes.
You should be the poster
Just
child.
rolled
of-
right into that one, didn't you?
I didn't even plan that one.
I
That's a
know.
good
You
one.
just rolled right into it.
You know, they did ask OJ years later
Yes.
if he would date another white woman.
What did he say?
He said, "I'd take a stab at it."
You're wrong. You're so wrong. So wrong. But
no, it is sad that that's been turned into that.
yeah.
It should and you know, my other thing is how bad does Disney feel?
Right. Yeah.
You done fucked up your number one outside of Marvel.
He said
you missed.
He said 3 million or
God.
300 million and
do.
a million.
I bet you
alpacas.
that this is my and we can go back and play this later. Money talks and bullshit runs the marathon, and I'll tell you
Absolutely.
what, I bet you they throw enough money at him, he would be Jack Sparrow again.
For one more time. I would do. Yeah, I would see him doing Jack Sparrow one more
but
time.
see, there's 2 movies left, and they put the girl from
Margot Robbie.
the girl that
Look
was
at you.
Harley Quinn. The girl that played Harley
Yeah.
Quinn is going to play Jack Sparrow. Yeah. So, but there's 2 movies, so it makes me almost think. And one movie has her as Jack, and the other one doesn't. It almost makes me think that they're going to try to do a alternate weird pirate universe, since everything is in the multiverse right now. You got
Absolutely.
DC doing it, Marvel, Sony,
Everybody.
Doctor Strange in the multiverse of, oh my God, they did it again.
Yes. Everything has went to the multiverse.
So I think, I mean, Johnny Depp is well off. He's not hurting, so he could turn it down. But I think, Disney be like, well, what if we did offer you $300 million? And he'll be like, okay.
Right, yeah. And so,
Where's
they
the
had
rum?
they had last week off. And
Supposedly
the
Johnny
weekend-
Depp is getting pulled back in.
over the weekend he couldn't dress up as Jack Sparrow, but on a Zoom link he did it for the kids. He didn't.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, he didn't dress
He
up.
can't. Disney won't let him.
Like, he
is
can't-
that a
he-
copyright thing?
I believe.
Shut the. Seriously,
I
Disney,
believe
come on
he did.
now.
He didn't do it
Oh
for
my
probably for
God.
safety reasons. Just
I know you
because
guys are feeling crunchy. I know you.
You gotta be feeling
I'm
some
not,
type of crusty way.
I'm only friends with Kevin Feige. Nobody important, but I'm guessing that Disney feels really crunchy right now, and they're hating the fact that because they're all about making the money.
Yes, they
let's
are.
Be real, and they could as long as Johnny was in there as Jack Sparrow, they probably could have made any damn pirate situation.
Yes, yes. They could, and out of every creation that he has made, He's made them the most money.
Well, it's crazy, but again, you know, I was going to go a different direction with that, and I lost it.
Oops. Vroom.
No,
What I like to watch is past.
oh, I know what I
interviews.
wanted. The rewind. I'm kind of rewinding with what we were talking about.
Okay.
So, like, okay, you got Johnny Depp in this situation, and there's been so many cases. It was like all of a sudden out of nowhere, all these sexual assaults, all this, and without investigation, without follow through, without doing anything, they destroy these people's careers.
Their
Not just the person
lives,
that did the
their-
victim, that played his victim, because some of them was legit. I mean, I'm
Right.
pretty sure Bill Cosby was putting something funny in his pudding pops.
Right.
But the fact that without, like, you know, one thing about America, we are supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, and these people are losing their livelihood. You know, Johnny Depp's not losing his livelihood, but he lost his contract with Disney
yeah.
without question, without looking into it. You have
Yeah.
other artists or actors or musicians that, as
All
soon
it takes
as
is
it's
one hint.
one hater, one
Speaking of,
And not all
one
of them. I mean, there's some
hint,
real ones.
just one hint of a
hint.
gossip or drama, and that's
Poof.
all it takes. It's
And-
gone.
It goes back to the cooking lady. The Southern, oh my God.
Martha.
Not Martha Stewart. No. The Southern girl. They had, okay, she was hardcore Southern Georgia.
Yes, and I
God,
can't
what's
remember her name.
But she said back in these days, these people said this, and this. And then they completely destroyed her career because she said this, and this.
Yes.
Hold on. This was an interview.
Yes.
I mean,
But they took it and
by
chopped
no
it
means
and-
do I feel like that should be held, that should be happening, that, you know, any form of racism at all, period. There
Across the
shouldn't be
board.
any, because in my opinion, we shouldn't be labeled in colors. We are human race.
Absolutely.
You know, we should, you know, that dude over there, that guy that works on the building, dude over here, you know, because none of us are actually black or white. We're so many different shades of this beautiful rainbow called human. That
Human beings.
The fact, you know, so shame on America for keeping us in little blocks, because it just makes it easier to control us.
Yes, it does. And you know, falling into somebody else. This is like the best soap opera in the last 10 years.
What, Johnny Depp?
Yes.
It sucks, but you know, I also feel like media is playing us, and that's all it's on the media.
That's all.
Honestly, what the
what's
fuck else is going on?
What's going on with the government?
Because you got all this stuff going on in the UK. You got all this
Yes.
stuff going on, and I feel like media is really quick. Oh, look, they're all paying attention. Let's blow it up.
Right.
And then there's all this other stuff.
Don't
that's
watch what's going
actually
on over here.
happening That they just it's the rosy blinders, or what did they used to call them? The
Rose-colored glasses.
the rose-colored glasses.
Yeah.
You know, they
Hi.
cover our eyes and. Hey, what's going on, man? You play?
Fuck it.
We just picked up a musician. This will be interesting.
That's for sure.
He just walked by with his guitar and said. So now we got it. That's right, guys. On today's show, we got an in-house musician coming in. It is a surprise for all you guys. And not only just you, a surprise for me as well. So, real quick, while we're figuring out what's going on, I'd like to talk about two other shows that are going to be happening really soon. Crazy enough, myself is on the show. It is really crazy. You got the Boss Dog Show, which will be also in another interview show, but we'll be interviewing different, not just musicians. I will be doing musicians, but I'm also interviewing TikTok influencers, YouTubers, a lot of different people from different areas. It's going to be great. So following here soon, you're going to be having the links to the show if you can follow and share. And then there's the multiverse of badass, Dave and Joe. I get to work with a friend of mine. We're going to do shows about all the different Marvel and DC and comic book shows. It is amazing. So make sure to keep your eye out on Dave and Joe versus the multiverse of badass. It's going to be really awesome. So what do we know right now?
We know absolutely nothing.
All
Wyatt is
right.
prepping. So, yes, we tell you guys all the time, we literally are on downtown.
So we're on a
you know.
cusp, and we just jumped off the cusp.
Yeah.
So we got a surprise musician coming in. Gonna be doing some music.
Playing the guitar, just walking past the window. What's your name?
Sam Fish.
Sam Fish?
That's right, guys. Sam Fish has made his way into the studio for today's podcast.
Yeah.
All right.
If you want to come between us, probably, right, Wyatt?
Camera-wise, hold on. Where you want him, bub?
Probably on the end right there.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
probably on
scoot.
the end.
Okay.
You want me to scoot?
No, you're fine.
You good? Okay.
Yeah.
I won't move then. So
What I need to do.
you'll probably need to
You're
move.
fine. I just gotta go grab a quarter inch real quick.
Okay.
So this is sitting right here.
Hey, go ahead and hop on the mic while we're waiting, man.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Sam
Yeah.
Fish.
Well, hello. I'm Sam Fish. I'm a musician. I hang around here sometimes. I just happened to be walking by and saw that you guys were doing something. So shoot your shot, man.
Yeah,
That is
absolutely.
perfect we interview recording acts from all across the country.
Yes.
And our act tonight kind of bailed on us at the last second. So the
Well, how
fact
about
that you
that?
came up, that was a perfect timing, man. So
Yeah.
so before you get going, what's your style? What's what are you about?
Well, I play a lot of like psychedelic kind of blues influence
Okay.
stuff. Like, I mean, like you could call it white boy blues, but like Clapton's been doing his thing for so long that
Okay.
it's like stealing that title from him.
Gotcha.
How long have you been playing music?
About a decade.
Nice.
How
nice,
old are
I'm
you?
21.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
So started young.
Yes, sir.
You from Indy? You from Indianapolis?
I was born in Texas, but I'm stuck in Indianapolis
What-
for
Gotcha. What part of Texas?
Houston.
Transplant.
Okay. Miranda calls them transplants. They move all across the country.
Yeah, so want to play something for us?
Yeah, if your guy can find a quarter inch. Or
What do you want? What do you call it?
Well, he'll come up with the
Yeah, he'll come up with it
yeah.
because that's coming back.
I can hear it.
You can hear it?
We can hear it. Let's see where we're at. Let's see if everybody's. Yeah. You talking my business?
I'll let your sound guy figure that out.
I don't know a quarter inch that long, but go ahead and play it.
I think the levels. You want me to get his little amp up here on the desk, and we can put the microphone towards the speaker?
Yeah, we can try.
That might reverb it out.
Nah. He'll turn the levels on it. Is that mic in?
Yes. It is now.
That's right, everybody. Sam Fish on the Monday Love Show, y'all.
Working 9 to 5 ain't a life I'd like to be living.
Everybody come through and listen to Sam Fish, y'all.
Breaking my soul and my body just to make some soup. Oh, but man, I'd rather go and pack my bags and sleep in a van down by the river. 'Cause I'm tempted to disappear again.
Make sure everybody's out there sharing it. We got Sam Fish here in the studio, y'all.
I'm a slacker in the worst way. Don't even work on myself. I'd rather pick my feet up and just watch that bus collect. Some might say I'm rough around the edges. Some might call me a mess. But honest to God, the only title I claim is that I'm trying my best. Oh Lord, 'cause I'm tempted to disappear again. I dropped out of life for make believe I don't got no friends. 'Cause I'm tempted to disappear again. Dropped out of life for make believe I don't got no friends.
Man, everybody out there, make sure you put your hands
Nice.
together for Sam Fish.
And what is that called? What's that called?
It's called Slacker. It's on SoundCloud.
Pull that mic up a little bit, Sam. Pull that mic up, dude. There you go.
Stand up. Yeah.
Let me grab your chair.
There we go. All right. I was Sam Fish. That was Slacker off of my SoundCloud. I'm in the process of recording an actual album, but that takes time and a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I mean that's some good shit. I mean,
Can you still think?
what all the artists that influence you? What are some of the artists? Oh,
Stand up. Come this way.
Oh, word. Awesome. A lot of Black Sabbath.
There you go.
I'm going to go with a lot of Black Sabbath. Jimi Hendrix, Cream, Eric Clapton. Tame Impala is really influential. Arctic Monkeys. I'm kind of all
Arctic
over the place.
Monkeys. I dig Arctic Monkeys.
Sly and the Family
Yeah.
Stone. If you name it, it's probably touched something involving this.
Nice.
That's
dude.
awesome.
That's
So
awesome.
is it just you?
Pretty much, yeah.
So no band?
Not yet, but if somebody wants to play bass or drums for me, you can hit me up
Hey.
on Instagram at Electric Sunshine with 2 N's.
There you go.
Electric Sunshine, guys. Make sure to hit up Sam Fish if you guys are looking for a band. I'm guessing
Absolutely.
keeping it more in the blues, psychedelic bluesy kind of feel, or just whatever
the
happens.
song I just played is the one that's going to end up being a single off this first album that I'm releasing whenever I get it done.
Gotcha.
Yeah, awesome.
Gotcha.
I dig it.
It takes a lot. We were just talking about how much it takes when you're doing it pretty much alone.
Yeah, because some of the artists we talk to that are, I mean, we've had some pretty big names and God all over the place. We've had Mushroom Head lead singer on here last week, and Struggle Jennings.
Waylon Jennings' grandson.
Yeah, so I mean, we've had a lot of people on here. So, and one thing that it seems that we end up running into when talking to them is people don't understand that it's not a 9 to 5. It's you're working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's a true hustle grind that and you got to truly love it to make it part of your world.
Absolutely.
So kudos for getting into it, and you're hitting it young too.
Absolutely.
So that's awesome.
To be fair, that song was written because I hated my job at O'Reilly's. It's not as deep as you think it was.
Hey, it's dude.
But
You
you
know
know
what?
what?
I mean, it's all good, man. I mean, some of the best songs out there don't have much meaning, so it's all good
Yeah.
though. That's even better though. So was O'Reilly around here? Was you working at O'Reilly?
Shout out to Brittany Kaiser at the O'Reilly on Man Road.
Nice.
There you go. West Sider.
A little bit.
I got a little bit of West Sider in me.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's not even bad.
Oh God, you don't even know.
What time is it, Wyatt?
We got about 10 minutes. We have about 10 minutes. You got another song in your Rolodex there?
I don't know. Am I allowed to play covers?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, you know what?
It's,
No,
it's
I don't-
original.
I
I
don't
mean,
even-
because you're doing it.
I don't
So
even have a cover, actually. I thought of another one that I know. Whew.
there you go.
There you go.
You can move his mic for him. Right?
Yep.
Bring it down a little bit. There you go. His mic's back at that amp.
I got you.
Yeah.
Check. Oh, man. We're going to figure something out here. Oh, there we go. Check. There we go. Cool. So this one's called Skies Real Slow. This is the oldest one that I have. Everybody who knows me knows this song. I can't believe I'm playing it on the frickin' radio.
Vodcast, baby, vodcast. You're live too.
We're all live on video. Yeah.
Podcast,
That's even
podcast.
Yeah.
Even better. Certified mind blower. She claims to be one of a kind, certain kind of insecure lover. Need to get her off my mind. My mind. A cute little bow that ties a package. I tear it off and let it fly. I let her know how it is I'm feeling. Take her for a little ride. For a ride. I can't try to slow how she's with me. Please let her eat up my disease. Can't try to slow how she's on me. Let her become my disease. Don't you know the skies are coming home real slow? Don't you know the skies are coming home real slow? She speeds me up when I'm feeling slow enough to miss the joke. She gets me going enough that when I talk, I don't have to choke no more. No. Clear and concise is her arrangement. Where she lines up her soldiers to go and fight for the edge of my mind. It always comes right back to the line. Oh, the line, right on the edge of the line. Can't try to slow how she's with me. Let her eat up my disease. I can't try to slow how she's on me. Let her become my disease. And don't you know the skies are coming home real slow. And don't you know the skies are coming home real slow.
I like it.
It's like
I
twice
do
as
like
fast
it.
as it's supposed to be, but it happens.
Hey, it's all
Hey.
good. It sounded great, dude.
It did.
I like your style.
Absolutely. Yes, very much so.
So, okay. So what made you come from Texas?
A bunch of unfortunate family decisions that I had no part in.
So how long you been in Indy now?
Like 18, 19 years, too
Oh, okay.
Too long
Okay.
for
So
a
you were little when you
baby.
got Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. See, you almost
Well,
said it.
what high school did you go to?
What year?
Well, okay. Which high schools did you go to?
What decade?
I'm about to throw myself under the bus here. Freshman year, I went to Heron High School.
Okay.
Okay.
Shout out Atticus. You were all right as an administrator. Sophomore year, I went to Lawrence Central.
Okay.
Shout out nobody. Junior and senior year, I was either at Mooresville or Mooresville's Bad Kids School.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
I was a teacher at the Bats Kids School, so not at Mooresville, but out in Perry area.
Nice.
Yep. Yeah.
Not
it
so.
was-
No, dude, I worked with a bunch of kids. I loved them. Those were my best kids.
So he knows how to put up with me.
It's either potheads or delinquents at the Bad Kids School.
That is so right. But most of them needed some guidance.
Absolutely.
that was, my guys would come in all hard, and then like as we got to talking and breaking down, then it was like, oh, Mr. Kemp, you're cool, dude. And then, man, look, man, I ain't pushing school down your throat. If you don't want to get your diploma, let's figure out what you're going to do afterwards. Let's figure out a different game plan, because if being in this box isn't for you, let's get outside the box and find something that's going to work, because you're going to need a living. You got to do this. So what's your options? Let's go from there. If you don't want to do this, and I haven't been there in that position for 2 years now, and I still got kids. I say kids. Most of them now are graduating, but I've done
Adults.
it. I did it for like 20 years.
They would come to his shows.
Yeah. Mr. Kemp, dude, what's up, man? This
See,
is
and
awesome.
that's how I know that you were like in the right spot at the right time, because I still have my guy's number from the alternative school.
I'll tell you what, the right person will be there. Like, there was one of my dudes that called me when this show started. I actually absolutely love the kids. It's the unfortunate system that I had to work under. A lot of politics and things, and that sucks, because the growth that some of my kids were having, kids that wouldn't have graduating. It just, I was really lucky to have that role. But I did that off and on for like 20 years. So I worked in different facilities and residential placements and all kinds of shit.
I would not have a diploma if it were not for men like you. So thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. But I wish I had more control on that. But right on, dude. I'm glad that somebody was able to shine a light down your tunnel and get you in the right place. Man.
Shout out to Chad Dixon, Young Pencil.
Chad Dixon. I know that name.
That does sound
Chad
familiar.
Dixon.
That name.
Yeah.
The Crossing.
Okay. Did you work at Daymar before?
Possibly.
Man, that name sounds familiar.
He's like 6 foot. He looks like Denzel Crocker from Fairly Odd Parents.
I don't. That does not ring a bell, but that's a funny description.
If he ever sees this, he's going to be howling with laughter, showing
dude.
his kids.
That is
Dude, it was perfect timing, man. We were just discussing different things in place, man. I'm so glad that you
walked
motioned
by.
and said that.
Yeah.
That was awesome, dude. Perfect timing, right place, right time.
Oh, I appreciate you guys for having me on.
Absolutely.
And taking the gamble.
and you
Dude, you rocked it, dude.
Yeah.
I'm very pleased.
Yeah.
We've had people on the show that we scheduled that didn't do that well.
Yeah.
Well,
That is so true.
this is technically my first live anything that's not in front of people. So live recorded session.
Hell yeah.
Live
Yeah,
recorded.
we're live on Facebook, and then it gets put out on YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, all the podcasts and video platforms out there.
I'm gonna send this to my grandma.
So make sure to throw out any of your contacts, any of your stuff, so people can get a hold of you. Want to be booked, any of that.
All right, so my elevator speech. Hi, I'm Sam Fish from Electric Sunshine. I do everything myself. I call it the Trent Reznor method. You can get to me at Electric Sunshine on Instagram. That is Electric Sunshine with 2 N's, SUNNSHINE. I'm also Electric Sunshine on SoundCloud. You can listen to that if you want, but in all honesty, wait until I drop on Spotify. It's cooking up. My Venmo is $SJP-666 if you want to buy me a beer. Thank you.
There you go.
There you go, guys. I
I
know we're
love
getting
it.
we're getting right there to the end of the evening. It's been a
Yes.
crazy day. I know you were expecting one
Week and
thing, and we
day
flipped the
and-
scripts. Hopefully, everything's okay. Originally, our artist was supposed to be Matt Towns. He did not make it today. Not really sure what's happening, but hopefully he's doing
Hopefully
okay.
he's all right.
So let's get to the end of the show spill. So all your podcast needs, there's one person that you need to call. That's Wyatt. There's one Wyatt in the world. He's hard to find, but he's here at Wave
Wave
One
One.
Media. No, seriously, guys, for any of your commercial podcast needs, get a hold of Wyatt here. He has got shows. He's got slots available, but very few, so you need to get a hold of him soon before they are all gone.
All swept up.
And all the graphics. Now, I want to tell you. I got multiple things I got to say right now. First off, I already said it once. Be on the lookout for the Boss Talk Show and Dave and Joe versus the Multiverse of Badass. I love saying that. It's so fun. But all things aside, get a hold of me for all the web, the graphics, the recordings, the videos. I am full-blown
Jack of all trades.
entrepreneur, multimedia designer, branding consultant.
There you go.
In your face, get a hold of me. You guys can follow me off from Monday Love or JK Multimedia Productions. Yeah.
What's your email?
JosephKempProductions@gmail.com. Get a hold of me at the web, or if you want to go through our website and see some of our video and some of our samples, JosephKempProductions.com.
There you go.
Try to keep it simple. But whoever you want somebody to tell your story, let JK Multimedia tell your tale.
There you go.
And
I
then
like that.
Miranda Monday, networking, managing, host with the most, and stalker. No.
Stalker, raccoon hunter.
Make sure if you got any artists you want to see on the show, make sure to get a hold of Miranda. If you got just somebody you think you want to see on the show, make sure you get a hold of her. Or if you see an artist that, man, this guy's really great, you should really check him out. Send us the links. We love talking to our fans.
Yep.
Our numbers are growing. Get over to YouTube, hit those likes, subscribes, hit the
Share
notification
it.
bell so you know when we're on.
Even if you don't like it, somebody on your page
Somebody
is
will
gonna be
like it.
sharing
Make sure you share. Show the love.
Show the love.
So, other than that,
Yeah,
We're-
everyone, it's been a crazy week. It's been a crazy day, crazy Monday. And all of you, keep in mind, you have hated a Monday once or twice in your life.
so let Monday love you. See you guys.
See you guys.
Love you.